James.Rapp is a self-advocate and devoted advocate for others with disabilities. James utilizes a wheelchair to move from place to place and also a communication device called the Echo to communicate. In his life, James has been able to achieve successfully further education, employment, and independent living. These are all part of the purpose of the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. James has been able to achieve his goals because he took the initiative to understand special education law, or at least to know where to find it when needed, the IEP process, and attended IEP meetings as a self-advocate, resources, knowing where to find them and accessing them as needed, and the value of inclusion in reaching his goals. All of this information is available in many places. We have tried in our IEP Informer website to gather this information, much of it, into one place for your convenience in self-advocacy or advocacy for others. In this video, we'll present some clips of James' success and also have him explain some of how he achieved his goals. So without further ado, we now present In the Life of James.Rapp. Hi, James. Here as the community advocate specialist for this Virginia Disability Resource Center, which is a SIL in Warrenton, Virginia, near Fredericksburg. And these are just some in the group. It's a very powerful group. I sat and listened, and these people have really made some changes. They advocate. This is the only SIL, basically, that has an adult advocacy group, and these are just some of the people making big changes.
So, if you would like to stay for the webcast, please stay tuned after this meeting.
Now you done.
What a long day.
Now, I have a question. What is National Council on Independent Living? We will watch some video clips on National Council for Independent Living movement. Then Sean will go over some of the handout on this conference.
James will tell you, and I have a computer problem. Janet's too busy. She's doing a lot of other things. So I go to him.
James lives independently here in his own place with universal design. You have seen that he can access, come and go. And one of the things that are one of the most necessary things for independent living for many people with disabilities is to have home health aides who can assist them in the things they can't do for themselves. And James, as a self-advocate, was somebody that did the research and learned where to access these services and went and got them. And I would like now to introduce you to who has come to be a friend and a partner in Partners in Policy Making. His name is Mike Canada, and he is one of James' home health aides who has agreed to be on this video for us to tell us a little bit about what he does for James that James is not able to do completely on his own. And so you're here in the morning, some mornings.
Some mornings, yes.
Okay.
Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings.
Okay, and does James do the cooking?
No, I do the cooking.
Okay.
But he can throw things in the microwave, at times.
Uh-huh. Oh, good. You can do that much. So you can make popcorn and fun stuff. So you do the cooking, and I saw that there was a laundry equipment out in the hallway. Do you also take care of laundry at times?
I take care of his laundry.
Okay, and then when you're not here, there are other aides that attend to him. I understand two other aides.
Two others.
Okay, and so you do the cooking, laundry, and also, what about the grocery shopping?
Well, Charles through the week usually take him.
Oh, okay.
But if he doesn't, then I do.
How does he utilize the phone if he wants to make a call or receive a call? I would imagine that would be difficult, and also actually speaking over the phone, for people who don't know him, it might not be clear. So what does he do?
See, sometimes, he does just regular talk over the phone. Mm-hmm. But usually if he's calling someone, he will call the operator for the TTY machine.
Oh, okay.
And what he'll do, he'll dial, you know, on the phone, then this will come on. And then the TTY person will come on and say, I'm such and such, how can I help you?
Okay.
And then James will type what he wants, and it will be transferred to her.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's neat.
Yeah, and if somebody calls him in turn, that operator will
if they call that number.
Right.
But usually they just call James straight through.
So I could call James myself directly. I wanted to hear a little bit about what you did after high school. I understand you went on for continuing education, and you're going to use your Echo communication device to tell me a little bit about what you did after high school.
During my school years, I started working with the Department of Rehabilitation Center. While I was in Falls Church High School, I went to Woodrow Wilson Rehabilitation Center to get basic living skills. Then after high school, I went to Woodrow Wilson Rehabilitation Center for vocational training in accounting field. When I transitioned to live my own in Fredericksburg, I had a hard time to find a job related to my vocational training. Even though I had first 2 jobs that did not relate to training, it did not last due to my disability. When I started to work at Disability Resource Center, I first participated in adult advocacy group and volunteered at the center before it turned to jobs. I also did the web ministry on my own when I was in Woodrow Wilson Rehabilitation Center. I began to speak as a guest speaker at the Winner's local church and taught Bible study while I was in vocational training. Then that was where I began doing web ministries of the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Good.
Awesome. Thank you, James. So you feel like self-advocacy paid off with your education, being able to continue your education, find employment, and finally, independent living. Yeah. Congratulations.